Hi everyone, Zalni here. I was approached by a family regarding the late parents' joint will. The will was signed by both the late parents and the signatures were witnessed. So everything was done correctly and this will is valid. However, when the first spouse passed away, the surviving spouse, even though she agreed to the will, did not know that she had to accept the joint will. So in this case, the surviving spouse was seen as dying without a will, and the beneficiaries that she wanted to inherit in terms of the joint will did not. So let me explain why that happened. A joint will is a document which contains the wills of two persons, which is brought together into one will. So this is usually done for the sake of convenience. A joint will is very common amongst married persons. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be referring to spouses. In a joint will, the estates of two parties are massed together or consolidated, with the survivor A inheriting the estate of the deceased spouse B, and upon the death of the surviving spouse A, the joint estate of A and B is then bequeathed to their heirs. This statutory massing or bringing about of the two estates is set out in terms of Section 37 of the Administration of Estates Act. So upon the death of the first spouse, the surviving spouse has to elect whether they accept the benefit and to be bound by the joint will. So this acceptance must be in writing and must be done within a reasonable time. And this is called adiation of the joint will. If this is done, the joint will then be the will of both spouses. Sometimes the surviving spouse does not wish to continue with the joint will, and in such a case, the surviving spouse can then elect not to accept the joint will, and this is called repudiation. The surviving spouse can then dispose of his or her property and assets as they wish to. Bye for now.